Hey, Jeff here. I came back out to John Bryan today, and it looks like everybody else has the same idea because it's a beautiful day, as you can see, and I'll show you more down on the trail. But I thought I would get out today. Last time I was here, as you may have seen, it was under about 1.5 feet of snow. So today's a little bit different. A lot of cars out here. The road down to this parking lot into this part of the park was actually closed the last time I was here too because of the snow. I guess they don't plow it when there's a lot of snow out. So this is the beginning of another short little hiking trip here at John Bryan State Park in Yellow Springs, Ohio. Beautiful, beautiful day out here today. So next up, I'll see you down on the trail. So I'm just starting down on the trail right now, and actually I'm going to turn this around and show you what the trail looks like here. Nice little set of steps to go down into the ravine. See what we get. It's nice and dry. Sometimes you come out here early spring and it's really, really wet, but looks like it's going to be a great day for a hike. Some more people coming here. So let's see what we get here in just a couple of minutes. Beautiful day for a hike.
I've met her as Nicole.
Oh, she introduced herself?
No, that's how that looks.
So here's a little plaque about the Little Miami Scenic River, established by the people of Ohio, has been designated a state scenic river area in the National Wild and Scenic Rivers System under the provisions of the Wild and Scenic Rivers Act of 1968. Rogers C.B. Morton, Secretary, U.S. Department of the Interior, August 1973. Awesome. Awesome. So here you can see part of the river. We've got some of the little backwaters here, but also, as you can see a little bit further out there, and we'll get out there as close as I can. Let's see where I can get to. I want to show you those cool rapids out there. So here's part of the little stream that I stopped at there on the bridge just a second ago. Comes down into here. And then ends up in that water out there. So let's get to that. A little soggy in here, but not bad. Probably about as far as I'm going right now. This all looks like it's stuff that's just washed up here during a big flood. But really wanted you to see everything out there. Here too you can start to see some of the rock cliffs. They're pretty prevalent here. John Bryan and Clifton Gorge. Beautiful day out here today. Just thought I'd stop by the water here real quick. I'm going to keep going down this way a little further. I really do. I don't know if I'm going to get to the end of it. I'm not sure exactly where the end of it is. I know there's another camp somewhere down on the other side of this park that I've never been to before. And like I mentioned a minute ago, I've been coming here since I was 17 years old. On and off. I mean, I left the area for quite some time, went to New York City, lived in Virginia for a little while, and have traveled around a lot. So I've really just gotten back here to the Fairborn and Yellow Springs area. So I'm going to keep going down this way just a little bit more, see what I find. I'll check back in a little bit further on down the trail. All right, see you down there. Got some kind of a little divergence here. You see the main part keeps going out that way, and then we've got this extra little branch coming off to the side here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Not sure when the trees are going to start coming out here, but the early ones probably going to be starting in the next 2 weeks or so. Normally around here by around the middle of April, most of the trees are out. And this turns into a very, very different place in the summertime when all these trees are full. Very different place. The water here is so clear, it's just amazing what you can see here. If you've seen my videos from Clifton Gorge, we're downstream from where that water is. So coming up the trail here, and look what I found. Look at this. Aren't these beautiful? A little bit of springtime poking right through here. Awesome, awesome. So that trail that I was following kind of petered out. Very interesting. Glad that I went down that way. But I'm going to take you back up the other way. The cool thing about coming down here was that I only saw 2 people the entire time that I was down here on this side. So now you're going to get to see a little bit of the other part. I'm not going to do a big long walk today, but I want to get enough more to show you a little bit more of what John Bryan is all about. If you live in the area, if you live close by, you've never been out here before, maybe this will make you curious enough to come out, take some hikes at John Bryan or Glen Helen or Clifton Gorge. They're all right together. They kind of sort of connect Clifton Gorge and John Bryan do. I'm not sure how Glen Helen fits into it. If you look at it on the map, it's kind of adjacent, but I'm not sure exactly how it works. I am going to figure that out at some point in time, though. So, heading back on this trail, back up to where I came down from the parking lot, and we'll head just a little bit further up north here on the river to another part of the park. Okay? All right, I'm almost back up to where the other part of the trail starts. But I love the looks of this. I love the sound of the water. So I thought I would throw this in here for you as well. Slow going here along this riverbank. A lot of rocks, a lot of angles. It's so cool the way nature provides all this for us. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm back on this main trail. Just saw a couple of folks. Shout out to them. We bonded over a My Morning Jacket sweatshirt that the guy had on. We started talking about Jim James, and he said even though that he's lived in this area his whole life, he's probably only hit about 15 to 20% of all the trails that are out here. And that's true because there are a lot. I don't know exactly how many miles there are of trails, but it really is pretty amazing for Ohio and the place that we live in here. So starting back on this, you can see a bridge there in the distance. We're going to be going across that bridge and then continuing north. Once we get across the bridge, I believe we can stay on this side too. There's a trail on both sides. And I'm going to go across the bridge because I like those trails over there. And there's a little bushwhacking to be done over there on that side too. We'll see if we can get into a little bit of that today. A lot of Boy Scouts out here today. Trekking poles seem to be the big thing. I'm going to get stuck behind the Boy Scouts here, but that's all right. That's all right. This is South Gorge Bridge.
Yeah, the knee's a little bit funky though. Going downhill will probably. Oh, yeah.
Just letting the Boy Scouts get across the bridge before I start again. All right, you're in good shape. Let's get over here across the bridge. Got a runner coming this way. Let's take a look back downstream while he comes across. Pretty amazing place. Always something. Hey there. So I'll go north maybe about a mile and then turn around and come back. So a little bit further down, I've been slowing down and taking some video of different things, kind of let the Boy Scouts get a little bit ahead of me. But man, it's beautiful out here today. Let's see if you can see this behind me here. Yeah. Another great little stream coming down directly opposite me out in the river right now. Let's see how close I can get to them. A bunch of geese swimming in the river. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see if I can get close enough to them, and I'll turn this camera around. Yeah, there they are. Are those geese or are they something else? No, I think they're geese. All right, just maneuver a couple of obstacles here, and then maybe I can get close enough. Let's see where I can get to. Let's see. Yeah, they're swimming upstream, so I might be able to get to them right in here. Yeah, here we go. This should be pretty cool. Turn this around, see if we can get them. It's very shallow in there, so it looks like they're probably feeding too. Yeah, you can see the one there there they go. Dunking their heads down in there to see what they can find. Beautiful. Ah, there's more upstream too. Might catch up with them here in just a few minutes. So let's see what else we get. We're gonna walk up here. I did this many years ago with a good friend, and this will be the first time I've walked up this path in, let's see, probably 40 years or so, something like that, but well worth it to come back up into here. I've spotted ice up above. Let's go check that out. As I climb over this big log here. Love all the moss and the lichens on the logs. Get on the other side of this guy. Head up here. Yeah, look at the ice. Cool little cave up here. I'm guessing that wall does not get a whole lot of light. Let's see what's going to be the best way to get up here. I'm trying to pick the roots that look the driest, and I've been pretty good so far. A lot of moss in these things. Good way to pick through. Let's go here so we can get close to the ice. Oh, it's chilly on this side. Really chilly. You can see where a lot of it's melting. What caused all this? I know there was a glacier here thousands and thousands of years ago. I don't know exactly when, but that's what formed most of this canyon here. Let's get just a little bit further up in there. I put on extra layers today because I didn't know what it was going to be like out here. A lot of people out here running around with t-shirts on, but I'm glad I've got it now because it's chilly up in here. It's really chilly up here. I'm not going to climb up in there today, but you can see what it looks like. I'm going to head back down here and probably just head out from this point. Battery's almost done, and unfortunately I didn't think about bringing an extra battery. I got plenty of room left on my card, but no battery left. So I'm going to head back down now. So I'm working my way back down from this little stream and cave and waterfall. And then I'm going to head back out. There's probably not a lot left to record. So I will probably cut it off right here, but let's flip back up the hill again. Well, and I can't see too much because of where I am right now, my spot, but still, that was an awesome walk up there. And it's been a long time since I walked up there. Saw a couple people as I was coming back down, saw another guy going up. Trying not to step in too much of this water here because it can be kind of slippery. But awesome little walk up here. So I will fade to black from here. Thanks very much for watching. As always, I'm Jeff from Chasing Honest Light, building this channel out based on my love of the great outdoors and getting out and adventuring. See ya.